So here we are with my 2011 Honda Odyssey, and as you can see, I've taken the passenger side apart a bit to get at a snapped door cable here. As you can see, at the end of the cable here snapped off, and we shut the door to get home and then couldn't get the door back open. So this is the opener for the door. So once I got it home and got things sorted out of it, the real trick was to get the door back open. So I did just hit the power door button to open the door, and then came around the van and pulled the handle manually, slid the door open a bit before the motor shut off. There was a big pile, as you can see here, inside the spool housing of the motor. We had this opening cable got out of alignment and basically bound everything up and locked up the door. So this is post work. So you can see you got the air conditioner sitting out, some of the ductwork off. I've got the motor removed, the placement for the pulley. You see the cable coming out just behind the seat belt there. The position that holds the motor, and then inside here the placement for the other cable. You see a little daylight out there. Basically all apart. Once I did some research, I found that the cables weren't sold separately, at least the OEM cables weren't sold separately, and so I just went ahead and hit the button, figuring that I was replacing the motor assembly either way. So I did want to make this video to show some of you other Odyssey guys out there some of the problems I had. I do have the service manual, and I did refer to that throughout the process. It says you can pull off this rear trim panel here, pull that out, and pull out on the other pillar. Not as easy as they say. I did find that to remove the rear tailgate trim piece and the trim piece by the door. Trim piece by the door here gave me the flexibility to pivot that rear cover that goes over this area out, because it swings out and releases the hook tabs that catch in here without binding anything up. So just a couple extra steps that Honda didn't really elaborate on in their service manual. I'll be getting a new motor shipped in and put back together here shortly. I'll hopefully have the camera crew with me and be able to record some of the put back together on this. But either way, hopefully this information here helps you guys out that don't want to sift through the 4,000 page service manual. Lots of dirt and stuff there, but get this all cleaned up and back in service. Anyways, thanks for your time.